Welcome to the Remote Accountants and Income channel. I'm your host, Vince, and today I have 2 tips for you guys as well as a job announcement time. And so for the tips, guys, one of the first tips that I wanted to mention is that if you have a client or a customer, to make sure that you're clear and transparent in terms of your communication with that client or with that customer. So that way that deadlines can be better understood, and that way the project can be hashed out, brainstormed, so that way you guys know exactly what is to be delivered, what is to be expected. And so just remember that when you're dealing with different clients, like it's better to ask the questions up front when dealing with the communication with that client or with the customer, to make sure that everything is clear, that everything is understood in terms of what's going to be delivered and how it's going to be delivered and when. So that's the first tip for you guys, just to make sure that things are clear. In my own experience as an accountant, I've been an accountant for many years, that I know that sometimes when things aren't asked about or assumed, that's when it could lead to problems down the road because it's not clear communication, and it could lead to a deliverable that's not as expected. So that's the first tip for you guys. The second tip has to do with deadlines. If you're dealing with a deadline with a particular client and you can't meet that deadline, make sure that you're just clear about that with the client, that you address it right off the bat as you see that you might have a delay, because that's going to help out the communication down the road. Don't leave your client, or if it's a customer, don't leave them in the dark about when a certain item is going to be delivered. Like, maybe the deadline is supposed to be tomorrow, but you're not going to be able to make it for the next couple of days. Let that client know ahead of time. Say, hey, I'm running a little bit late on this deliverable. I'll get it to you as soon as I can, but I expect it to be done within that time frame, a couple extra days. Because if you just kind of wing it and not keep clear communication with that client or customer, what's going to happen is they're going to be scratching their heads and wondering like where the deliverable is, where that report they may need, or maybe it's something else in accounting that they're relying on your side on to make sure that that's delivered. And so if you don't tell them the time frame on that, they're just not going to have any idea, and it's going to lead to frustration and perhaps even one of those things down the road, they don't even use you again, they use somebody else. So just make sure that that is in the works there for you guys, those 2 tips. The clear communication, and if you're going to be late on assignments, you let them know. So those are 2 good tips. I hope you guys help you out. I have other tips and other videos. Check that out. Guys, remember to hit the subscribe button there down below. Hit the like button, that helps me out. And also today guys, I'm going to do a job announcement time. Today is Wednesday, June 8th. It's about 1:10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to give you guys many hours out here, so I'll do it about 5 o'clock today Pacific Standard Time, at Wednesday, June 8th. That's going to be the job announcements that I'll be doing on my Facebook group. That link is there down below that you guys can look out for. These jobs are not my own. Do your own research, as I always say. Send off your email, send off your personal messages, make sure the job is going to be a good fit for you. It's going to be legitimate for you. But just check into that, to make sure that everything is okay. And so guys, again, that's going to be posted on the Facebook group. I do not post on my YouTube channel for jobs. The YouTube channel is used for job announcements and tips and tutorials. Now, the job postings themselves are on Facebook, and as I said, they are not my own jobs. They're people that come to me with jobs. I make sure that they're accounting related, finance related, and I post them on my Facebook group. So that's kind of how it operates, so you guys know. I'll keep this video relatively short here today, guys. I hope it's helped you out. Just feel free to give some comments, participate on the Facebook group. You can leave me comments or emails there, and I look forward to catching you guys in the next episode. Take care.